Hey everyone, it's Desiree Lussier-Levesque, and I am going to react to my own World Masters 2024 match. So she went in pretty hard. She was yanking, and then she dropped to guard. She went in for the arm bar, which was like, no, everyone does that, right? But so she went in and grabbed around here with like the shallow lasso. I kept a hold of her leg because I knew she was going to try to like go for the triangle because like that's what everybody does with a shallow lasso. So she was pretty good with like the lasso spider, which like, yeah, like that was definitely her game. Um, I kept trying to like pop the lasso and the spider out. And like the lasso, like I'm accustomed to like working against, but that spider there, like was pretty tough to get around. So you can see there, like I was trying to, oh, there's the referee's butt. But like I kept trying to keep pressure with my knee on her leg, keeping the knee bent so that she wasn't able to go in there and get that triangle. And I also kept trying to cut the angle, but she really kept trying to like steady herself and recenter. I did not let go of that leg, and she did not let go of my wrists. So it was a little bit of a stalemate, and this goes on for like quite some time. So there again, I try to cut the angle, and I try to put pressure on the legs, and she's just like holding that position. You know, I had some momentary thoughts. All right, so there I go, where I'm trying to like again cut the angle, bring it down, and then circle around to try to grab the pants on the lasso side. But she just had like a really good grip. And again, even when I could pop the lasso out, she was still like right there with the spider. She kept trying to sweep me. That's not gonna work. And I could hear, there she goes trying to grab that, but I still have her leg. I could hear her coach saying that like I had too much base for her to sweep like that. So I was not able to really kind of knee cut through that or get rid of that spider. As soon as I popped out the spider, like the lasso would go back in. As soon as I popped out the lasso, the spider would go back in. And so it was kind of tricky to keep up with that. Like I switch here to try to get the pants so that I could try to get both of those and maybe like try to work my way out of it. And then she went to like a double spider, and then I tried to get in again. You can see I'm trying to bring in there, and she went right back in with that lasso. Very kind of clever, just working back that again and again, like right back to it every time. And she kept trying to sweep me again. It was not quite working the way she was doing, but I was already prepared for it. Like, but then she moves the foot to the hip, she hooks behind the leg, and she grabs the other foot so to immobilize it so I couldn't step. I hadn't encountered that sweep before, and it worked. And so here, though, I did not let her knee cut like she wanted. I hooked around her back leg and managed to bring both my legs out. Luckily, my hips are fairly mobile, so I can twist away fairly easily. So my guard isn't that easy to pass. I used my De La Hiva, I sweep, but then of course she gets back up. I wasn't able to get up before she did. She was using very similar tactic to what I was doing, where she was grabbing the pants and trying to stay low. I, put in my lasso, and of course, like I had a bit of difficulty getting around from the side with my pant leg grabbed, but I was still trying to work in there. I had the plan that I was going to try to shoot for the triangle or try to sweep again. I was hoping for the triangle because I realized that time was starting to run low. So I was trying to kind of just work in and maybe get the closed guard or something. And that, again, with the leg being held, was proving difficult. So I swung around, finally did get that closed guard, and then decided to try to course, climb up. I knew that I had to submit at this point, but she was able to avoid that armbar. That's me looking at the clock again. So I did have friends and family watching and calling out the time and things for me. And so, I managed to get that hook in and the lasso, but unfortunately, she was, for me at least, she was really keeping her distance. And at this point, she has 2 points, I have 0. So I go to shoot and it was done. I was not able to submit on time. Overall, I felt that we were fairly well matched, evenly matched, and she did a great job. It was a really fun match, and I honestly had a really great time despite the loss. So thanks for watching. Bye.